Guys, Lyra here. So today we're going to be doing a book summary of the book called High Performance Habits by Brendon Burchard. Brendon is a top high performance coach, and he conducted one of the world's largest studies on all of the world's top performers, ranging from CEOs to athletes, and he actually found that they have 6 common habits. And these habits were deliberately formed. So they went out and intentionally developed these habits throughout their life. Lo and behold, that is actually what enabled them to outperform everybody else. So we're gonna go through the habits right now. Okay, so the first habit is called seeking clarity. Basically, all of these people were very clear on what they wanted in their lives. They were very clear on the type of people they wanted to be in life. They were very clear within their social sphere as well. So when they had interactions with others, they were always done with an intent and a purpose. They didn't just have random conversations with people. They were very strategic about what friends they chose and the types of conversations they had with these friends. They were also very clear on what talents and skills they needed to develop in order to achieve the goals they wanted to achieve. And they were very deliberate about setting aside time to practice and develop these talents. Lastly, they were very clear on how they were going to serve others, how they were going to contribute and impact the world through helping others. All of them had that type of a mindset. The next habit is called generating energy. So all of these people were masters at maintaining their energy levels so that they can get all the things they needed to get done. The way they did this was exercise. Surprisingly, they all exercised. They were physically fit and in shape. And it turns out that when you exercise, the part of your brain that's associated with learning and memory creates new neurons. So literally when you exercise, you are growing your brain, and you're growing the part of your brain that makes you smarter and more alert. There's another awesome benefit to exercise, and just know that high performers all exercise and they're all in shape. In order to be mentally fit, all of them maintained a positive outlook on life. They all looked at the bright side of life, and they didn't focus too much on the negative. They were all pretty cheerful and upbeat with their staff or whoever they were dealing with. And it's not that they didn't have any problems in life, because everybody deals with problems. They just dealt with them in a positive way. The next key habit was learning necessity. All of these high performers, they usually had like an outside obligation that was helping to motivate them to achieve the goals that they wanted to achieve. And it wasn't just the fact that they wanted to be successful or they wanted to be rich. That wasn't their only motivator. They had some kind of an outside obligation that they were trying to fulfill through outperforming others. So I'm just gonna give an example. I don't know if you guys have heard, but I actually watched a YouTuber, Elliot Hulse, become like really successful online in a pretty short amount of time. And he's kind of like a self-made YouTube guru on fitness. And his outside motivator was that he had a family and he had to support his family, and I think he has 4 kids. And so that was his outside motivator, was the fact that he had to hustle to support his family. So that can be a really, really strong motivator for you to accomplish what you need to accomplish. The next key habit was they all knew how to be very productive. It's called increasing in productivity. So they all understood that they had to say no to the things that were not going to contribute to their goals, and to set aside time and energy to work on the skills they needed to work on in order to achieve their goals. They got shit done, and they knew how to get shit done. A really good book to learn about that is called The One Thing. The next key habit was they had a very giving mindset. They were very aware of the desires, wants, and struggles of others. They were very empathetic, and they knew how to meet people's needs. That quality is something that all high performers have, is they want to give. They want to see the happiness of others. Also, they're not afraid to ask for help themselves. They have the humility and the awareness to know when they need to ask another expert for help. A lot of people who were outperformed actually hesitated to do this for fear of rejection or being judged, but high performers knew how to be humble and to take on the role of student and ask for help when needed. And the last habit is they knew how to demonstrate courage. They knew how to make bold decisions and take big risks when necessary. And even though it can be scary, they overcame the fear of taking a big risk, and they still kind of took that leap and changed what they needed to change in life in order to make bold decisions. A lot of people who don't really succeed in life, it's simply because they're just too scared to take the necessary risks to do so, and that's actually what stops them in their path. Okay guys, that is a brief summary of this book, High Performance Habits. I think it's an amazing book and one to add to your bookshelf. I got this information from the app called Blinkist. It is basically a book summary app that pretty much summarizes every nonfiction book I've ever heard of. They're pretty good at releasing book summaries right after the actual book is released. So if you don't have time to read all these books, you can just read a book summary in 10 minutes and get the basic gist of a lot of nonfiction books out there. I'll have that app linked down below for you if you want to check it out. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!